Welcome, people of the World Wide Web. So it is Cypher Sigma here, and it is another Steelbook upgrade for the collection. So this comes on. I'm going to have a few videos coming out in the next few months about this kind of subject and these kind of genre, and it is going to be about behind me. So I've always loved anime from a youngish age, teenager, from Dragon Ball and stuff like this. And then as time has gone on, there have been a lot more. See, I watched Akira back in the day, and then there have been other series like Naruto. There's my whole arm we could toe. And there are some movies that the way my mindset always works and the way I like to see stuff is, there are certain movies that you watch, and I'll use like Shaun of the Dead. Like I watched it first time, didn't really like it. Watched it second time, did quite like it. Watched it third time, fourth time, really, really loved it. And depending on your mood and what you're going through, and because of how subjective movies are, you can have these different ones. Now it's really interesting. So the Steelbook, I have a list. This will be, once I open it, this will be the third time I watch it. Now the first time I watched it, I didn't like it. I watched it on a streaming site on Netflix, and I just, for some reason, it just didn't gravitate towards me. But for me, I'm always a second chance. Everybody's entitled to a second chance, even if it's a movie, or depending on what you've done. So I went out, I bought the Blu-ray. Can't remember if I bought it new or bought it secondhand. I might have bought it secondhand. Watched it, really, really loved it. Because I've been watching a lot more anime, and obviously I have my scratch list of 100 and stuff. I think there are so many more I'm watching now, and there are quite a few of late that have really hit home of how good these movies are. So this came up on Vinted. It was at about 15, and then it was £10, and then they dropped it to like £8. I think it was £8-9. So I decided, screw it. The second movie, I really like it. Let's buy it. So it is Suzume, and obviously there's the beautiful open front. It has no J card, unfortunately, people. And then we have Suzume at the back with the chair and the door. So it kind of explores kind of outer world things, that there is like a dimensional rifts, and these doors are the doors between these, and this guy, he is tasked with basically securing them. She comes across one accidentally, by accident knocks over the kind of ornament that is having a guardian, and that obviously releases this little cat here, so it's very hard to see. So it's funny because this picture is kind of depicted. So because of that, he then this little creature curses this bloke and turns him into a three-legged chair, which is a memory from her childhood, which is obviously, you kind of have that's the opening one, but it's very, very beautifully done. So let's just keep it open like this. And yeah, I watched this movie the first time and I was like, meh, it's all right. Not really getting into it. Then the second time, as I say, I watched it, give it a go. I was like, I come away from it like, I really, really like this. Actually, maybe I just wasn't in the right frame of mind. And then because it's anime, and I love, and Steelbooks I'm very hit and miss on. Anime ones are normally really nice because they have the really nice artwork. So obviously that is the outside. And this is the inside, which is obviously just a kind of, I think it's broken down fairground where the door is. And then obviously we have the 3 discs. So we have the plain. See, for me, that's the only thing that gets me some of these copies. I really like it when there's cool designs on the discs. So we have the DVD. And we have then the feature film on the Blu-ray. So the reason why I bought this, I looked up afterwards, and it was about £10 on CX. So I probably overpaid, but literally, as I say, I think there is one little indent. No, I'm thinking of another anime. So there's no indents. This is in like pristine condition. Yes, it doesn't have a J card, so it's a bit of a pain. But it then means I can trade this in for £3 or try and sell it for more. So I might try and sell it for like £5 or something on Vinted. and then at least make back half of my money for this. So yeah, glad to have this in the collection. Have you seen this movie? Are you a fan of this movie? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below. I've been Cypher Sigma Screen Time, and I should definitely see you in the next one.